Freedom-fanged PATRIOT vipers. These creatures scream about freedom, but they leave liberty in ruins. They wrap themselves in banners, but then they burn every single bridge. They say that they support choice, but they only support choice for themselves. In the frontier regions of Supremistan, the viper has become a very common sight. Loud, venomous, and deeply resistant to logic. These creatures invade and shut down small businesses. They once attacked a compost factory screaming about sovereign soil rights. We turn now to our investigative reporter Rick Higgins, who has followed a horde of these creatures to an abandoned COVID testing site where they are screaming slogans about an anti-mask coup. And what he discovered may not be defined as free, but it was definitely defined as dumb. I'm Rick Higgins, and I am standing in an abandoned COVID testing site, now empty except for piles of pamphlets, unused masks, and the lingering smell of engine exhaust. According to eyewitnesses, a gang of freedom-loving vipers attempted to stage what was known as a liberation of nasal sovereignty, albeit a coup that was several years too late. Their leader, a man wearing 3 flags and no shirt, declared that swabs were weapons of psychological submission. When asked who he was liberating, the man stated, "The faces of our children." The leader and his followers stormed the site, chanting death to scientists, and they also put up a laminated picture of Dr. Fauci behind me, where they threw darts and nails at it. After they dismantled an empty and unused hand sanitation station, while proclaiming this is how they get you, they erected that freedom gazebo with PVC pipes and old tarps. But the coup soon turned ugly when everyone turned on each other. There was a loud debate over freedom nostrils and what that actually meant. Eyewitnesses further reported that the chants of "my life, my choice, my breath" were interrupted by a serious coughing fit brought about by excessive smoking. From there, our investigative team followed the remainder of the crowd to a composting facility where they spray-painted phrases such as "soil is woke." The facilitator from the facility came out to discuss things with the crowd. He was armed with a book on organic farming, which unfortunately angered the alpha males in the group, who took it as a liberal attack. But after several hours, the crowd dispersed after one of them saw that plants growing in the compost were actually healthy. He screamed witchcraft. Everyone fled. For Nomadistan Investigates, I'm Rick Higgins. Back to you, Rick, in the studio.